2 months ago, I received instruction to take a different turn in my business because I had been praying about it for a while. I needed clients and I knew I also had to be consistent online. A lot was off in the business and I needed alignment. I needed structure. And I took it to God in prayer and I believe God answered me because I was inspired with a strategy idea to kind of like help me stay consistent. And for the last 2 months, I have been like back to back every single day. Even the positioning and my funnel setup. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm very sure it was God that gave that instruction because of how it all seemed like it aligned. So 4 weeks ago, 1 month ago, I was in an argument with someone close to me. In that argument, the person telling me, "Oh, you are not productive. In summary, you're broke. I mean, how can you call what you're doing a business? You don't have, like, you're not making money. To make money, you need to sell actual products, not service. Go get a business that you can actually make money from selling products." And to be fair, the content we have been posting has not been doing well as the others. Compared to the others, has not been doing well. But I am grateful for it because it's a structure. It fits into the structure the business is meant to have. But added to the content itself, we're not getting clients. We're not getting clients. Even now, we did not have the clients. So when that person said what they said, to be honest, deep down, I was so sad. A part of me might have believed it because I felt like a failure, literally. And I started asking God, like, am I not executing your instructions well? Am I not doing it right? Like, or was it not you that spoke? Or is this just my idea and is it another flop? Basically questioning every single progress I have made. I remember I was sitting on the floor with my hand on my head and I feel like a question popped up in front of me. It said, "Are you having faith in your works or are you having faith in God?" And I said, "It's faith in God, obviously. What do you mean my works? This was not my idea. God gave me this idea." And said again, "Are you having faith in your works or are you having faith in God?" And I thought about it for a while and I was like, okay, I get it. I was expecting the result to come from the effort I had put into the instruction God gave me. What am I saying? I fully depended on everything God said I should do to give me that increase and not God. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. But it brought me back to my favorite verse in the Bible. And it's 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 6 that said, "Paul plants, Apollo waters, but it's the Lord our God that gives increase." Paul never expected his planting to yield the increase. Neither did Apollo expected his watering to yield the increase. It was the Lord our God that gave it. And what did that mean? Hey Amara, you have to keep planting, you have to keep watering and leave the job of increase to God. It might not seem like it right now. That's basically that was my reason to calm down and not feel so bad about the whole argument. That it might not look like it right now. Heck, like it's not meant to make sense to me right now. It's none of my business how the increase comes or what happens. Just make sure you are found planting and watering like you were instructed to. Because Paul was instructed to plant, Apollo was instructed to water as well, but they left the increase to God. And this was actually in the context of like building the church, some of the churches they had built. And it was so refreshing to see that I could learn even within my frustration. It literally made me start thanking God in the midst of all of that chaos that I might have felt initially. Because I'm not gonna lie, I felt so depressed, I felt so sad, I felt like everything was a mistake in my life. Like, I felt like I could not do anything right. But then when I got this conviction, I was so grateful to God that I can learn even in my worry or no frustration or my short feelings of frustrations. Anyways, I am saying now to anyone out there who might be feeling discouraged, even though they are certain that what they're doing is what they're meant to do, even though you're certain that you are in the will of God, even when you're certain you are following God's instruction, but it doesn't seem like the result is coming, I hope you find some hope in 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 6. Just keep planting, just keep watering, and leave the job of increase to God. Through this whole experience, I also learned that I would much rather 200 people who care about my product or service see it than 2,000, 20,000 people who just want to have fun to see it. I don't know. It's just the insight I got from the whole frustration. Like, stop worrying about the number of views. Stop focusing on that. Focus on what you've been asked to do. Focus on the content strategy. Focus on what you're giving to your clients and leave the rest to God. And I think it's for someone out there, just focus on what you've been instructed to do. Just keep doing it. It's the reason why a lot of coaches say don't give up. Keep going at it. The increase will come at God's appointed time. The increase will come. When He wills it, the increase will come. I hope God blesses you, and I hope your spirit, your soul is revived to keep going at what you have been instructed to do. Thank you, and God bless you again. Bye-bye.